Welcome back to the wonderful plan with SerpentStare. This is the wonderful end of the world. And this is sugar candy. Let's try this one. It is not easy to do this well on things the first time you try them. Keep in mind, if you want to try this game yourself, that I have had a lot of practice. I suppose, at the very beginning, I guess I did kind of recommend it. Yeah, I did. But perhaps I should have mentioned slightly earlier than this that, if you do want to try it yourself... Aww, there's a little baby bear at the back of the gathering, I never noticed that. If you do want to try it yourself, it's maybe ideal that you not watch me do it first, because... well, I don't know. I guess if you struggle, you can come back and watch the paths that I took, and maybe that'll help you. I imagine there might be other people who have recorded gameplay footage of it as well. Now I've got that little pink puffy thing. Not sure what that is. I will collect the gummy bears running around in a circle. Okay. Now, that one's too big to get around, so I'm just gonna get stuck and dance. I'm not even sure I recognize all these types of candy. I mean, those pale pink things that I'm currently holding a lot of in my body look like they might be raspberry candies of some kind. Yeah, I absorbed a thing of Reese's. Okay. Haha! I have the big purple thing now. And the clockwork lady. Clockwork lady, I have you. Suckers! Suckers! A dog, and possibly blueberries. Arranged like they were supposed to be dog poops, because it's so classy. Always be collecting. Always be collecting. It's okay to leave a few things behind, you don't need everything. But I do want this collection of gummy bears, because they're adorable. What? I'm not being very efficient. I probably won't get a high grade at this one. Oh. But I can collect these blocks now, so why wouldn't I? And once I've collected all these, I think I can start getting these fruit slices. Yes, fruit slices. Get! But the forks are in my way. Thwarted by forks? No, they're not anymore. Candy canes. We've got a little gummy bear village over here that I'm just going to completely annihilate. Along with the gummy bears that lived there. Look on, ye mortals, and despair. Alright, there's lots more things here. Oh. Tiny gummies, and a little forest of cotton candies, and the timer ran out.
Your final grade is A. Spectacular.
Alright. I do think that if you get the gummy bear village, and then the little house with the clockwork woman in it, and then turn to the castle, you could actually eat up all the cakes that make up the castle. This is a ridiculous conversation, especially given that there's only one person talking in it. Alright, so we have cafe internets, which I have an A- in, and everything over here is done with an A or an A+. Why is that important? To unlock the Megalopolis, you need A or better on all levels. However, I'm gonna try all of the levels before I go back to cafe internets. So let's go to Skytop Mall. I don't think there are actually any potatoes in this game, come to think of it. Alright. Ooh, look, I'm huge! I'm huge! I start off with houses. And there's tiny cars and a little car loop. Does this seem a little unusual to you, viewers? Yes, it seems like I am already going to escape the boundaries of a box, but what could be larger than a small city? Wait a minute, is this starting to look a little fake? Yeah. Sorry for putting that on. Yes, we are in fact in a mall, and that was a toy car track. Run up here and get some more toys. This is another one that gave me trouble. You can collect these things if you collected pretty much everything on the car track. And then, even though it doesn't look like it, you're big enough to collect that monkey. And clean out the bathroom. We are providing a service. Dustbin. Now, I will get these people. And those buildings. And if I can reach those cars... There we go. Raid the second bathroom. Alright, we're getting pretty big. Now, let's not waste our time. Time is precious. Time is of the essence. Telephones. We've got a fashion show over here. We start picking up the displays and discover that this place is... There's no roof. It's made up of a strange blue segmented office board. Oh. Now if I come over here and get all of this furniture... Uh-oh. I kind of got stuck on the outside of the mall. There we go, I got back in. That was not planned. That was not intentional. That was not even helpful. But now I can pick up almost everything on the wall. Okay. Big enough to get almost everything. So, now I just have to cover as much of the surface area as I can before my time runs out. Let's get that car. Car get. We have bushes. There's a little library area in there that we didn't really see closer up. Tons of pillows. Tons of people. And A+.
Your final grade is A+. Well done.
It took me a long time to get that good at that level. Alright, so what are we up to? We've done Sugar Candy. We've done the Skytop Mall. Okay, Bibliodiscotheque or Rice Cake Parade? Let's go here. The Rice Cake Parade is unusual. Everything here is flat. It's a world of paper cutouts. It's kind of adorable. There's wine and, well, possibly bowls of rice. Here someone was having a picnic. Very worried looking glasses of wine. And we can pick up adorable flat paper cutouts of shamrocks. Shamrocks? Clovers. One of those things. Lovely. Now there's springy snakes and there's grass, which would have blocked us if we tried to go here too soon. Now we have... I'm not even sure what these are supposed to be. Tokens of some description? That cherry's gonna bounce us around. Yeah, there we go. Collect flowers, acorns, bumblebees. And of course, plants. Little paper cutouts of fake plants. Ooh. This might remind you of the Bumbleburb start. All these lanterns on both sides of a path. Alright, grass, bluebells. One of the nice things about the design of this game is that generally it always starts you off in an area where you can start to build, and there are usually several different kind of paths where you can follow a trail of things that you are now big enough to collect if you've done your collections thoroughly. I'm not sure whether it was designed with a particular path in mind. It seems to have been designed with a couple different optional paths in mind. Alright, so now we've gotten big enough to absorb pretty much everything in this central area. Can we get the cars yet? No. So it must be time for bushes! Now you might see there's kind of a blue sea on the outside of this walled-off area, which included the walled-off area we started in. Get teepees, sugar canes. Adorable. Now we can pick up the cars, and those butterflies. Not the giant bouncing raspberry of doom, though. That's yet beyond us. And yes, this little city is on an island. We have the evil tomato. There is an achievement for being able to pick up one of those boats to our left. But we are not big enough to do so yet. I think we need to go here first. Whoops, no. Over here to this island with the trees on it. Because these bushes and trees are small enough for us to pick up, and they will enable us to become larger. so that we can pick up these things. I am full of trees. Can I get the dragon? No, not yet. Maybe if I had been just slightly more efficient, I could have gotten it. Yes, these are ice cream cones planted in the ground, and the master ice cream cone knocked me off.
Your final grade is A. Spectacular.
Alright. A grade of A is sufficient to unlock the Megalopolis. Let us continue on to the Bibliodiscotheque. Yes, this is the disco library, with darts and words. You need to get a particular score in WordForge before you come here, because it's a library, so I guess that makes sense. Parchment scrolls, mice, bouncing oranges. Oh, banana, and cleaning solution, and books. The majority of things here are books. I am too small to pick up that bucket, but we can snag books from the bottom shelves, and scurrying apples. More books. There's a lady standing there. We'll be back for you. Scissors! Books! All the books! And, Zizzy. Pretend Your Zizzy is a very fun game. I highly recommend it. There's a bunch of orangutans camping out back here. Who? Let's actually read this sentence. If you want to see your cache alive, leave 100,000 in small unmarked dogs in the library return box. If you want to see your cache alive, leave 100,000 in small unmarked dogs. I have never taken the time to actually read that. Okay, now we have a crazy bouncing orangutan there, hanging out in the library disco. Which, what does that mean? Of course it means that he is the librarian. There are a lot of references in this game. Let's get the excited basketballs. Yeah, so there's Zizzy, there's, whoops, I'm stuck. I have a small dog. I have a small unmarked dog, but only one of it. Chairs. Oh, wait a minute. Let's head up the bookcase staircase and get all these things on the ledge. There we go. Whoop. Except the cars, apparently, because they got past me. There, now we can pick up her. And the table, and the stuff. And if I come over here, I can spaz out. I have collected the librarian. Pretty much the rest of everything interesting is over here. Easy.
Your final grade is A+. Well done.
Easy, easy, easy. Alright. That having been accomplished, in order to get to Megalopolis, we only need the cafe internets to have better than an A-. So come back and see me next time while I complete this game.